Okay, we're live.
Whoa, no way. All right, I think I have everything set up here. Are we live? What's up, everyone? All right, TimeSplitters 2. Nothing like being completely prepared to do a run that was on the schedule. So, yeah, so we're gonna get going. I have not run this game until since probably last event. So we're talking this run is about a year out. There we go. So I got the timer. We're gonna get going just so we don't fall too far behind. We're doing story. Any percent easy is essentially what we're doing. Boom. Save this just in case something crazy happens. So, first things first, we have to change something in our settings, and then we should be good to go. This is probably going to be pretty rough, but we'll do it. We'll finish it. So that's the important part, right? These super fast GameCube loading screens.
They're almost as fast as the Switch ones.
All right, I'll go back into story, and we'll get started here in just a second. All right, so here we go. TimeSplitters 2, easy, coming at you. All right, so like I said, this is going to be rough. I have not run this in a year, but I know we can do it. So that's the important part. Trying to make sure I actually remember everything here. So the majority of these stages are really just running through them as fast as possible. Oh, spoiler alert, speedrunning, right? And since we're doing it on easy, usually there's only a very select few areas where health becomes an issue. There's only one real level where it's like a real issue, because there are like safety strats that you can do where you can kind of go slightly out of your way, like 5 seconds here to get like armor and stuff like that, so it's not that big of a deal. One of the later levels could be an issue to us, especially since we have not been playing this, but you know, that's 35 minutes down the road, so we won't worry about that right now. So we're just gonna run through it. A lot of this is relying, you're gonna see like a lot of like missed shots and you're like, wow, this guy really sucks, which is true, but the main thing is that it's really super hard on this GameCube. The way everything's set up, it's very difficult to actually like ADS and like be super accurate. So unless you're taking your time, a lot of our shit is just reliant on auto aim. So we're just kind of running and kind of trying to get in the area of where they would be in terms of like the crosshairs, and then just letting loose.
If you have a break in action, you should turn up the game volume.
Turn up the game volume?
Yeah, it's a little on the low side.
Okay. Oh God, I thought I. All right.
So welcome back, everybody who's here for Dog Pound Expo 2022. As usual, we are raising money for To Write Love on Your Arms. They are a non-profit movement dedicated to preventing hope and finding help for people struggling with depression, addiction, self-injury, and suicide. To Write Love on Your Arms exists to encourage, inform, inspire, and also to invest directly into treatment and recovery. We do handle all of our donations through Tiltify, which means that the money never touches any of our hands. It goes directly to the charity in question, so you never have to worry about where your money's going. Every penny does help, and this is a charity near and dear to my heart. Mental health is become an increasingly large issue across the world, and the amount of resources available are usually few and far between, so anything that can be done to help that is always worthwhile. Like I said, all the money goes directly to that charity. They both work on their own initiatives, as well as donating to other charities to help their missions as well. If you want more information, you can go to ToWriteLoveOnYourArms.com, so TWLOHA.com, or to DogPoundSpeedrunning.com. Sorry, DogPoundExpo.com. This will have the information about the charity. It'll have all of the runs coming up, and it'll have links to all of the major things, including the donation center. Some of the runs we do have coming up that we're looking forward to. We have Luigi's Mansion here coming up next. We have Pokemon Shining Pearl at 5:35. We also have, obviously, the most important game, Hello Kitty Roller Rescue at 9:45 a.m. on Saturday. Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin on Saturday as well. Sunday, we have Super Metroid Race between myself and PJ Mexican, who's running TimeSplitters 2 here. That'll be at 8:45 a.m. Make sure you get those donations in for Save Kill the Animals. One of the most fun, and you're going to get to decide it. Right now, it's at $15 for Kill and $1 for Save, so get those donations in.
All right, so those of you that are actually paying attention and saw that failed on the screen there, for some reason, I don't know if it was the community, they're just like, hey, this is the only objective that in a speed run you don't have to complete. So Tony's brother gets a free pass, he just escapes.
Then the rest is up to you.
Man, is audio better?
Let me check. Almost perfect, just a teeny bit down.
You know, hey, sir. There. Yeah, box. Totally on the schedule, right? Again, have not run this since the last marathon, so we're about a year out, but we'll showcase it. The Box McCloud skip incoming, by the way. Huge, integral to this run. Yeah, so a lot of misses like that because we're trying to just get the auto aim to click. Depending on the weapon too, it's a lot tougher. Auto aim in this level in particular is probably toughest because these guys are so slow and they're in a lot of the like doorways that you have to go through and you can't skip through them. So you're trying to get headshots because body shots take like 4 or 5 shots sometimes. So we're doing our best to try and aim and like that we got lucky we were able to go through. All right, so the Box McCloud skip. right here. Boom. Nailed it. No big deal. Skip number 2. Oh my god, just so smooth, guys. What rust. Alright, perfect. So this is what I'm talking about. Oh, got through it anyways. Alright, so the story behind that, when I first started running this, I thought that you had to essentially shoot off the shackles, which you can do. The problem is, again, with the aiming of this, is that if you miss, you can actually headshot the maiden and you kill her, and then the run's done. Because if you die in this game, essentially the run is done. So he was like, hey, why don't you just try and go up and interact with it? And then I did a run where I just went up and pressed the interact button and I was like, oh, hey. So, you know, the 20% of runs that were done when I got to this were no longer an issue. That's the worst when you get like, what time are we in? You know, you're getting 8 minutes into a run and then it's like, oh RIP. I don't remember exactly what my PB is in this. We're definitely not going to hit it. I think it's somewhere around 40 minutes, probably 41:30. If I had to take a guess. I think we could probably pull out a 45, which is, you know, respectable. I've never actually watched world record run here. Dude, this dude is killing me, and I'm trying to save his girl. The world record is like 20 something minutes. It's ridiculous. So we have a lot of different, got a lot of misses here in terms of strategies, things like that. There are a lot of things that you can get kind of spicy with that we don't do, but we've never really tried to push this run. All right. Bro. Thank you. Bro. I got really scared that I forgot to do something there, but it was just the timing of that. Hey. Oh my god, I thought I... All right, we're good. Everything's fine. It's so consistent. Appreciate the luck. Gonna need it. Contra game blind. I don't think anyone in this community runs that game. That's that's a tough one.
I'll run it. I won't finish the run.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see if we remember where we need to go. Absolute banger of a soundtrack in this game. Yeah, that's right. Guys on the left really like to sneak up on you. Important to keep an eye on that because they can get right up on you and then they just destroy your health. Not that easy it's an issue, but that was a good guy. That would have been awkward. We didn't make it. Look cool though. All right, so we're gonna sit here for like 20 seconds, just shooting, doing space stuff. Time it right though. We can go right in. We can go like this, right in the teleporter.
The time portal has been stabilized.
Ah! Come on, dude. Where's this? All right. Pace wise, I don't know. I'm not doing splits, so far so good. We're doing the run. All right, so this level has a solid, almost like 2-minute, like intermission here. You're supposed to follow this person, like all the way through here, you're like sneaking up on them and stuff like that. But instead, what we're gonna do is we're gonna race to the end and just hide. So we have to wait while this person's walking super slow through the entire city. So if you have any donations or anything to plug, now would be the time to do it. You got a solid minute 40. So we're just going to sit behind this dumpster, behind this radioactives, you know, no big deal. And we're just going to chill.
Oh, we are raising money for To Write Love on Her Arms. If you'd like to donate, you can do !donate to get the link, or it is in the info panels. To Write Love on Her Arms is a non-profit movement dedicated to presenting hope and finding help for those struggling with depression, addiction, self-injury, and suicide. It exists to encourage, inform, inspire, and also to invest directly in treatment and recovery. We do have a lot of runs coming out through the day. You can go !schedule if you want to see what it is. I'll also post that information down here. Just click on that link. In addition to that, we do have some different incentives coming up. Some of my favorites being the Save Kill. You'd also have 3 different bonus game objectives if you want to see more DPX. That is the thing to donate towards. If you have any other questions, of course, don't hesitate to put that in the chat, and I'd be happy to answer those questions. In the meantime, let's continue watching and enjoying this excellent run by PGA Mexican.
All right, so we still got a lot of waiting to do. This is one of my least favorite. This is one of my least favorite levels. The entire run. It probably, if I were to rank my least favorite, it would probably be Robot Factory, and then Atom Smasher, and then this, just because they're so slow, and they just it kind of, everything else it just ruins the pace, in my opinion. Atom Smasher is a fine level, but Robot Factory is just not fun in any regard, and that's where we have to really watch our health there. That we could die even getting all of the, it's just, there's so much going on, and for us to actually run it, especially that is the most aim heavy level, where we actually have to, you know, aim our weapon, because we have to use the electro tool, and it's so difficult. There's just a lot that can go wrong in that level, so.
And I'd like to take a moment to stop real quick here. We do have a $100 donation from Wolfman SD 1 minute ago. Let's go DPX. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wolfman has been, I believe, part of every DPX since the very beginning.
That's huge. Very generous. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Welcome back too. Okay, that could have been awkward. All right, so from this high def surveillance cam, we're gonna see the password that they put in there, because, you know, it shows up on the screen in big block letters, like a normal, you know, security system would. So we're gonna sit here. That's all right. All right, so now we're good.
Hey, Wolfman, glad to see you. Thank you again so much.
Put in the password, 6969. Works every time.
Every time.
Right up here. All right. So we're gonna run through this and try and get ahead of our main enemy here.
Time crystal.
Who is right here. Hey, hey. Alright, so that was easy enough.
Stabilized.
New tech on the spot, no big deal. Probably the greatest to ever play the game, guys. I just want you to know that. But
You know, honestly, what it really does it is how humble he is.
you know, if I was being humble about it, you know, if I wasn't being humble about it, I could be, you know, way worse. But you know, I like to, especially for charity.
Oh yeah.
All right, another one down. That was a pretty fast I've never tried to do that before, but it worked out. So it literally was new, quote unquote, tech. Dang! Wow! We're gonna see Will Smith out here with big spiders that are mechanical. Probably the greatest late '90s movie to ever be created. Gotta remember where to go though. That's the issue.
Elijah, you just gotta bust me out of here.
What the? Come on. There we go. Awesome aiming game. That wasn't my fault. You guys saw that. I'm hitting the bar where the crossbar isn't. The crosshair. Good enough. We're gonna let her go.
Why, thanks.
Hey, stop it. I needed that gun because it's way more powerful. That's why I did it. All right, so this is one of the only other issues that we can have it because we can get deboosted by accident off of this ledge and then just die, which would be detrimental to everyone. So we got to be super careful here. It's always random. Okay. It's only happened to me like once or twice, but still skittish. I can technically get shot off here still. Oh, no, okay. No, we're good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. All part of the plan. Whoop. There we go. All right. See? Everything's fine, guys. Don't worry about it. So, here we go. Number 2 least favorite level. Woo! The Austin Powers level, if you will.
Groovy, baby.
No, we could have done without that. All right. We're gonna set off the alarms because we don't care. Didn't set up the alarms.
I'll take care of that bomb for you.
That's amazing. Probably the greatest to play the game, guys. I told you that. All right. Normally at this point we've set it off twice. That's just good. That's just good movement right there. All right. This is what I'm talking about. Auto aim. Yeah. See. Hit a shot like that, but we missed 4 of the other ones. So we got a bunch of bombs that we have to worry about here. We're just running through here. We're going to be putting out fires, literally and figuratively. Hey. Come on.
I'll take care of that bomb for you.
Yeah, you better. You know what's good for you. I think there's a guy up here.
T-minus 4 minutes.
And we get the fun part. Here, we're gonna refill this early. Boom. Don't have a lot of ammo for this yet, but we're doing okay. That's a nice headshot by accident. That's another one. Should be 2, I think. One more, yep. Okay, now I think we're good. If you don't kill all the guys right there and you try to rush through this as you're trying to dispose of this next bomb, which you're going to see why, you can just get absolutely just deleted. I was pretty sure that I was fine there, but... So essentially we have to play this little crane game, and the guys can come in and just start shooting you. And if you drop the bomb early, you die, so, you know, fun times all around. Guy behind me. We're not worried about that right now. There's 2 guys behind me now. You give him the old whoopsie doozles. That's good enough. Dude, be cool, man. I'm trying to put out fires in your building. Do you think your boss is going to be happy about this? Huh? No, he's not. Just nobody cares anymore, you know? Trying to do a nice thing for people. Guys focused on, you know, me killing all of his friends as opposed to me trying to help, you know? It's just selfishness.
Priorities, yo.
Hey. Like this.
I'll take care of that bomb.
Alright, so that takes care of all the bombs. We're going to go over here because we have to wait for that hatch to open anyway, so there's a little safety strat. We're not losing any time. Take care of that guy. And that's pretty much all we need to do.
Crystal located.
Tipper, you meddling fool. Now, away from those controls. To die.
How do we...
The time portal has been
Super difficult there.
enabled.
All right. So 2 of the worst levels down. Let's go. Now we got to deal with monkey business. The biggest thing here is for me to remember to get the time crystal. It's very easy to forget in this level if you're trying to just rush through it. Hey. Hey, get out of here. Yeah, that's right. Tell your friends what you saw here. All right, so we're gonna try and avoid this big giant dude. All right, yep, did it. Hey, usually at this point we would have had a crossbow. It's not problematic, but it is actually a little bit more powerful in this game, or in this level, I should say. There should be a guy right here. Oh my god, greatest to play it, guys. Okay. So we're gonna go open up where we need to go, assuming I actually remember exactly where we need to go. So yeah, we need to open up the gate across this bridge so that we can go into the lower levels. Hey, thank you. Hey, sir. Alright, so this is where it gets tricky. Oh, we're good. Nice.
Time crystal located.
That was pretty sick, actually. All right. Little safety strap right here. So there's the thing. We got to pick that up at the base here. And then we got to get these like monsters into the pits. Which if you're not careful, you can kind of fall in the pit and then die. And it's like, rip run. But if you're careful, I don't know where the thing is for that. Ooh, got that one. That was early. That was a really good one. This one over here. All right, so we need to get this guy over here. Here. Got him. One more, and then we can get out of here. What is it? This one? Or this one? Hey, come on. Oh, wow.
The time portal has been stabilized.
That was an extremely fast ending to that. It usually doesn't go like that. Those guys don't like to cooperate, so they like run around and stuff. Corporal Heart doing Corporal Heart things. Here we go. Everyone's favorite level. All right, if we die, it's not my fault. It's Meta's fault. I want everyone to know that. So
I take full responsibility.
we're gonna do our best. If I were to actually die, the run would be done, so I wouldn't be able to complete or submit to, like, you know, if I was actually doing it. But we can restart it. We're gonna hope though. We can take it slightly slower to try and ensure that we don't die here, but it's a tough one. Most of the health, yeah, comes right there. Because we skipped the sequence. Kind of skipping sequences there where we break that, and we just kind of run through it. So that force field kind of takes, you know, literally takes that more health. Okay, got through the lasers. Haven't really gotten hit, so well, we only have half health. The run is going kind of well, as I jinx myself at every turn here. All right, remembering where we need to go is also half the battle on this level. If you hadn't played the game before, it's very frustrating. It's a frustrating kind of design, so it's very easy to get. It's like a labyrinth. Very easy to get lost here. We're going to take that early. Those things are going to come down if we stay ahead of them. Those pods won't destroy us. Those are essentially flying. Those things right there. Flying proxy mines. Oop, stay easy. Here's the Electro tool. That is my least favorite in the game because it's the only time we really need to use it. We have to aim it. And then we have to destroy a lot of these guys before the force field will come down. Oh, yeah, see, so it's very easy. Come on. We can stay away from those. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good sequence there. No, sir, no. You weenie. Okay. I'm aware. You're angry. You don't get caught there. The problem is you can use the Electro tool against the enemies, but it doesn't kill them. It just kind of stuns them. So they're still in your way. So, you know, you have to like quickly cycle through your items here. The goal is to make sure that the majority of the damage that we're taking is done to armor and not health. It's easier said than done in this level, which is why it's so difficult. We're going to pre-move that. That thing could have done a lot of damage there. I'm hurting myself. That's good. Alright, so that's what I'm talking about there. Alright, we gotta kill this guy before we even attempt Alright, so here's the trigger part. Stop it. Alright, we want to make sure. Ugh. Alright, that was the best case scenario. We almost got knocked out of that. Alright, now we gotta kill a couple more guys here. 2 guys spawn behind us. Oop. Once we get through that, then we know that the gate's gonna open up. Almost out of the woods yet, not quite. Alright, there's the second one. Oop. Nice dodge, nice dodge. No big deal, no big deal. Get away from me. I don't want that. This thing should open up here in a second once we kill this guy. Come on. Oop. Oh. Dude, give me my pistol. Thank you. The goal is to save our plasma for the boss here. There we go. I don't want to run into that. All right, so health-wise, we're actually okay. We're definitely out of the woods there. So we're just gonna fire all these off. Should be relatively quick. Hey, not nice, not nice. All right, so there's the boss fight. Super hard. We're gonna come up here. We're gonna try. Well, it doesn't really matter if we take the damage from the time splitters, because once we pick this up, they're gonna be very, very mad, and they're gonna say, "Hey, what gives, bro?" But it doesn't matter. Boom.
So I just checked it. Unrelated, but that first run of the day was 45 seconds from world record.
What, yours?
Yeah, 45 seconds off.
Well, that's like me the other day. I was six seconds off in a D-roast on DuckTales for world record.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
All right, so at last level, the biggest thing is that, like, usually I'm sitting here mashing A to try and get through everything. But for some reason, because of the story, it throws you back to Dam. Oop, we want to go back here. So if you're sitting there mashing through, you might accidentally load up the wrong level, which, you know, is a run killer, because it just, you got to get out of it. The loading screens for the GameCube. So it's just important that you're cognizant of where you are in the run so that you don't accidentally do that.
Phase 2 confirmed.
So this is like the main
Phase 3 confirmed.
spaceship, like,
Self-destruct.
center station that we were working from, where all like the time splitters are. Our partner's dead, RIP, spoilers, and we're trying to self-destruct it and then escape, which is what we are going to do now. It's a relatively simple level. There's not a lot of spots that get hairy for us, because there's plenty of like armor around. We can kind of run through stuff. If we were really trying to save time and push through it, we wouldn't come to the right here to get that environmental suit. We would go left, and we would just have to be super confident in our movement and our ability to finish the level, because essentially we go through an airlock and we're in space for part of it. And if we were not, or part of the level, and if we were not to get that environmental suit, you would essentially just constantly take a small amount of damage. So you're really kind of betting it all on the time save to the right, which is like 10 seconds. So, you know, you're really pushing it. I can see that, but for what we're doing, we're making it safe here. Okay, so usually this guy just spawns in here with the airlock. No? Nice. Hey, I knew it. Greatest to play the game, guys. Okay. Now, these things are all random. They spawn from 4 different locations. Hey, what's that? Where is he? Right here. That wasn't supposed to happen. These things spawn from 4 different locations. Top, left, right, bottom. And we're just here for like an X amount of time. I'm not positive, but I do believe that this is more of a time sequence because I've had like a perfect run where I've like shot every single one for like every single like spawn scenario or whatever, and it's usually the same amount of time. So as long as you're destroying most of them, it seems like we're just here for like a set amount of time, and then the game's like, oh, okay, yeah, this is enough. That's all we're trying to do. There you go. That's pretty much the last thing we have to do. We're just trying to escape now, so time's going to be incoming here shortly. Back through the airlock. See this guy? Yeah, of course you're going to spawn in here with me. Real weenie moves. And then we've got plenty of health here, so what we're going to do is we're just going to run. We're going to take all the damage as we can. Yep. Or we can just sit here and just do this and this and this and this and this and this. This. We're going to pick up this and this. And this is pretty much the final area here. We're going to fend them off for about 15 seconds. We're going to go down the elevator, and that's going to be time once we get into our ship. Kind of impressed with how well this run went without me playing the game for a year. Again, we're still like 15, 20 minutes off the world record, but, you know, about 15 minutes off.
Yeah, what are you off of PB?
Huh?
What are you off of PB, though?
I don't know what my actual PB is. I'd have to go check.
Is it on speedrun.com?
I don't think I ever put one in. Where are we right now? This is going to be ridiculously close to a PB. I'm pretty sure it was like 40. I thought it was 41. And of course, I didn't do actual splits, but whatever. No, timer's not going to... I actually had the splits up. So time's going to be 40:33. And that's your run.
I have a run up on speedrun.com.
I do not, no. I actually have splits up, so that just went to my first split, but that's why the timer's not stopping. 40:33, there's your run, guys. That's it. Not bad. Not bad.
It is not, and our next run up is going to be Luigi's Mansion.
Appreciate y'all.
No out of bounds.
Stick around. Thank you for the GGs. Thank you.
PJ.
Yeah. You know, sometimes you gotta pull stuff out of your back pocket, but that's what we're all about.
Exactly.
All right, I'm looking forward to this next run, guys. I hope you stick around. I've never seen it. But
Luigi's Mansion's cool though.
I've never played it.
I've never played it, but I've seen it here and there, and it's a cool fucking game.
Yeah, looking forward to it. So stick around, guys. Thanks for being here. Thank you for the GGs. Love y'all.
You could be doing anything with your time. But
there are so many things that you could be doing on your Friday. Yeah, and you're here supporting charity. Exactly. An important charity to all of us. So appreciate y'all. I've got more runs coming up later on in the marathon, but for now, let's watch some Luigi's Mansion. Looking forward to it. Yep. We'll catch you guys soon.
See ya.
Peace.